Good morning.
I'm really unimpressed right now.
Liz, what is going on?
The snow has made this chicken run collapse.
Oh dear.
So I've cleared all of this so far. I had to climb in over there, climb over the top of it all and come in this way because it was all completely compact with snow here, so I couldn't get underneath it. So I'm just making my way down, clearing it all. I've managed to crawl under now and get some food and water to the chickens, so I'm just halfway through clearing it.
Oh, the chickens are locked in clucking and palace, are they then there?
Yeah.
Oh dear, I thought they were going to bring them in the house.
Well, I couldn't get to them to do that, otherwise I would have done. That was the issue I had, so I had to army crawl across the floor and just put them food and water in.
Good, I missed that. Okay, so what?
Well, you've missed some right manoeuvres. You've missed the climbing over there, you've missed me crawling all under here.
What jobs have I got to do?
Well, you can crawl under here now and help me do this if you want.
Okay, Liz. Okay, Liz. She's not in the mood. Okay, so it is now lunchtime and the snow is melting quite a lot, so the chicken coop is now clear of snow. Liz has also just propped that middle bit up so she can walk in and out, so hopefully the chickens will come out at some point, who knows. But that is a big job for Liz's dad. Hope you got 3 weekends free. Look forward to seeing that re-erected and I don't know, maybe some chicken coop upgrades, who knows. It's been up a couple of years that, so it's probably about time it's refreshed, who knows. Right, what am I doing today? Well, I was planning to go for a lunchtime run, if I'm honest, but I've had a headache all morning. You probably hear I'm still a bit bunged up. I wonder if I perhaps just pushed the throttle a little bit too much yesterday. Did a bit too much training and a bit too much life stress, really. So today I'm just like, I'm busy at work, but having a full lunchtime break where I can eat lunch and get on top of some things in the house and do a bit more work as well really helps me get through the day. So life happens sometimes like that, doesn't it? Some days you're just not 100%, or some days you're not able to fit everything you want to do. I'm going to get a bike ride in tonight, so it's not like I'm throwing away the day completely, but yeah, not 100%. How I'm planning my run training at the minute during the week is I'm hoping to run 3 or 4 days in the week, and as long as I do 3 or 4 days in the week, it doesn't really matter when they are. I plan it that I'm going to run every day and until I get to the point where I need a rest day or whether life happens. So I ran yesterday, I'm not going to run today. I'll probably run tomorrow. It's not a problem. So I'm trying not to kick myself that I'm not missing a session. It's just I planned to do it today, but I'm not. I'm going to do it tomorrow, if that makes sense. But I can't help that feeling of you're missing a session. But anyway, right, lunchtime. So you know how I keep saying that I'm going to tidy this garage out, I'm going to make this a proper YouTube space and whatever else, and it never actually happens. I just move the stuff around and make it so it's just out of shot. Well, anyway, I was going to tidy the garage out, but what on earth is that? The chickens were going to move in here today, apparently, if they couldn't get out in the garden or some other reason that Liz sold me. So yeah, I guess we have a some sort of nest box for chickens right now. I thought you could just bring them in the house, but apparently you can't change the temperatures too fast, so you can't just whack them in like a 25-degree house or whatever. So you learn something new about chickens every day. Now, again on the bike, I was actually going to go out for a run this evening, but Liz talked me out of it because the pavements are quite icy, it's dark, I'm clumsy, and it's just not as sensible, is it? So I'm just going to get on the bike, do an hour in zone 2, give myself another day where I'm not doing much training to try and shake the last bit of this cold and hopefully be able to do some more intense / interesting training later in the week. It is, I think it's -2 now, so it is cold, and our garage isn't, hang on, what is it? It's attached but not integral. There's no heating in it, so it's pretty much as cold as it is outside. But I have left the door closed. Hopefully I'll start putting some heat out and it'll get a bit warmer in here, is the plan. I have considered getting plumbing into the central heating, but the problem is I need to get it insulated a lot better because it wouldn't actually be very warm. And then when you're training, you don't want it very warm, do you? It does work quite a lot of the time just being cooler. Anyway, DIY ramble, I'm not doing that. I fitted a new shower pump the other day and it's leaking already. Let's get this training done. 1 hour zone 2 done and dusted. I've even mopped up my snot, Still not feeling 100%. The numbers are okay and the heart rate's okay, but just don't feel like I'm back on it yet. But that's okay. Nice, easier day for me today, and hopefully wake up a bit better tomorrow. Running out of things to say about a 1 hour zone 2 spin. I get to the point now though where I don't even need to really look at the numbers. Like I just know I'm holding like 210 to 220 watts. Like I just feel like I'm like a metronome. That needs to change in future, but for the time being, that's okay. I saw yesterday the Brutal events are back on for next year. So they're doing the Brutal half, full, double. Oh wait, I'm not double. I don't know, check the website, but that's pretty cool to see. I think a lot of us knew or hoped that the Brutal wouldn't like finish this year. Just there's not many people there that were like gutted about it. You think, God, surely there's somebody in the community that has got the means and the will to organise an event. I know it's a pretty big event. Turns out 2 guys have, and also there'll be a lot more support behind the scenes for them as well. So yeah, it's cool to see. Will I be there? I don't know. I don't think it's very likely to next year, to be honest. I've got some other things I want to do, and as is always the case, I'm just finding that when I think of 2 or 3 things or events I want to do, they fall on like the same weekend or the weekend before, the weekend after. So unfortunately, you have to prioritise in life, don't you? So I'm just going to spend the next few weeks locking all that in, and hopefully Christmas time I'll have next year planned out. I never say never, but at the minute I don't think it will line up for me just right. Plus it's damn hard, so you know there is that to consider as well. Anyway, hope you're training well. I'm absolutely freezing now within 2 minutes of stopping, so I'm going to get inside, get a shower and change and have an early night, I think. Wild. See you later.